And we are back for some more Super Robot Wars. I move my mouse out of the way. It's out of nowhere, a fan translation patch for Super Robot Wars W that came out yesterday. Yeah, Zappa mentioned it. I think someone else mentioned it to me too, over on the Twitters. Just stream forever? Yeah. I kind of need sleep, at least a little bit, you know, here and there. Okay, let's see. You're doing great. Good luck out there. Thanks, Leanne. I appreciate that. Oh, man, I am so far ahead of Daba now on score. Oh, that's wonderful. Just stream in the sleep category. You heard that was a thing? Yeah, so everyone can hear me breathing while I'm sleeping. Is sleep really that important? A little bit? Just a tad? A skosh? A smidge? Alright, let's see. I think we were saving up our MXP for something. Was it engine room? Yeah, I think I wanted to get through all of the thrust boost to get all of these goodies. That's kind of dark, but howdy. Ariaru just wants to be a necromancer, that's all. Well done, Elliot. Proud of you. Indeed. Alright, no onboard missions. We've got Brave Spirits, a Purified Land, Shadow of the AHSMB, Bells on the Battlefield, and Conquest in Waiting Awaken. I think we'll do Brave Spirits because that's not one of the recommended ones. Howdy, Tazarin. How's it going? How am I? I am good. Of course, a package was just delivered for me, like, literally moments ago, so I will have to wait until after the stream to open it. Don't you hate that? It's like it's just right there. Tantalizing. Open me. Open me. But I have to entertain you guys. Zappa giving out some gift subs before you go away to not get spoiled. It is perfect timing in that unperfect way. Is it something you want? Yeah. Yeah. It's a package filled with air. I mean, there is going to be air in there. There is going to be air in there. Open on stream. Is it Legos? It is not Legos. It is not the Titanic. No. No. That's still not in stock, and I imagine it's going to be out of stock for a little bit. You know what I should do? Let's go ahead and upgrade J-Decker. No, I'll definitely post on Discord when... Oh, I have upgraded J-Decker. Okay. Well, then, I guess I won't. I have... There's a page of V Gundams and Gun Blasters. Let's see. I guess I could, how much money do I have? We won't upgrade anyone. They're big into victory, yeah. Yeah, I like that. You have friends in Ukraine and Russia? Yeah, no, it's terrible there. And besides all the obvious worries about people in Ukraine, there's so many people in Russia who are not for this war. And I worry about them. One crazy guy and his lackeys. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to Brave Spirits. Investigate Excellent Incorporated and for possible involvement in a string of super AI-powered crimes. I mean, we're supposed to be fighting off invading aliens and stuff like that, but hey, let's go investigate some crimes. Yeah, I hope your friends are okay, staying safe and everything like that. I can understand if those in Ukraine want to do some resistance too. Alright, Brave Spirits. J. Decker faces a powerful foe. Moving to Munich and beginning mission. Dreistriker Bridge. The repeated occurrence of robot crimes all over the world, and Excellent Incorporated, the company seemingly involved with them. According to our latest intelligence, one of the individuals assisting the criminals has been located in Munich. And we're being sent to track them down? But ma'am, the Dreistriker feels a little, big for a stakeout. I mean, it's only 2 kilometers long. I'm sure we could hide it, you know. Just make it look like a Saab or something. You know, Mercedes-Benz. No one could tell the difference. Actually, no. At 2 kilometers long, you'd probably have to hide it as a Chevy. You know, an American car, because those are big. You know, the Ford F-150 pickup or something like that. The track record of the crime suggests that Excellent Incorporated is going after super AIs. The presence of the brave police would make the Hamtopia a potential target for them. Just glue a few branches on it and claim it's a bush? Yeah, I mean, who could tell, right? Cardboard cutouts of a 70s Dodge? Yeah, there you go. No one would expect you to use a 2-kilometer-long ship on a stakeout. Yeah, you know? Sir, do you think that 2-kilometer-long ship is following us? No one would do that. The presence of the brave police would make the Hamtopia a potential target for them. I get it. So we're here to both bait and investigate. To be both bait and investigators. However, keep in mind that to date, they've always been one step ahead of us. Things may get very ugly if we're not careful. Just paint it with black and white stripes. No one will be able to see it. No, but I'd have to go down to the Serengeti or something for that. Dreistriker Decker Room. Suddenly it's Blade Runner? Alright, team, we're heading out to patrol the streets of Munich. Stay sharp. Excellent Incorporated is after our super AI chips.
Good luck, Deckard. I've prepared a little present for when you come back from this mission.
You know I can't eat ham sandwiches, Yuta. A present? What is it?
It's a secret. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
I see. In that case, I'll make sure to complete the mission and come back to find out. London, Paris, Munich, everybody talk about pop music? No, London isn't calling. Nor is Vienna. Streets of Munich.
The build team at Shadow Maru say there's no trouble.
Another dead lead, huh? Which means our mysterious target could be somewhere around here. You should stay back, Yuta.
I'll be fine. You two are here, and of course Deckard too.
I mean, he's not exactly unmarked. I was not expecting the portrait to be of him as a car. I'll have to live up to your expectations, especially if I want to earn that present. You're really looking forward to it, aren't you? A present? Could it be an enhancement part for the brave police? You never tire of the portrait changes of the brave police, yeah.
Hey, you're the man who let Dr. Gauss escape.
Right, I forgot his name was Victim. I know he didn't say that, but I want to think that he just said Kokomo Roboto. Correct. I noticed that you were looking for me, so I decided to visit you myself. Look at those eyelashes. My name is Victor Morand, an AI engineer for Excellent Incorporated. Oh, did he actually say that? Oh, Kokoro, not Kokomo. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. They had to have done that on purpose so that it had that cadence, right? Victim Orand. His Irish parents must have hated him. He's a victim of circumstance. I'm sorry. Although I've long since cut all ties with him. Victim Orand? You know him? His name came up several times during our investigation of Bionet. He was one of their sponsors, providing both funds and technology. I was simply having them work for me to further my objective. Would that happen to be figuring out how to make the absolute tightest shirt possible? Cause that thing is hugging you, sir.
Well, we're the Brave Police. You're under arrest for aiding and abetting robot crimes.
So I am, but can you arrest me? Are you trying to start a philosophical debate here? Like, can anyone truly arrest another? What about the inherent freedoms of living? It's a snuggle shirt. It's snuggling him, all right. It's like it's... Oh, maybe it's actually not a shirt. Maybe it's just paint. Maybe it's painted on. Maybe it's just his skin and he's wearing a human mask. Ikumi. Got it. Here goes. Deckard, look after Yuta. We'll take care of that man. 3G's mobile squad. Bring it on. Sorry, but I'm going to have to get a bit rough. Is that all your speed amounts to?
What? He dodged Mamoru's attack!
Oh well, I wasn't seriously planning on facing you anyway.
What do you mean?
My goal has always been the Brave Police. Are you up for a challenge? Your Super AI robots against my Super AI demons.
That doesn't even make sense. If they're demons, how can they have super AIs? Shouldn't they be living creatures? Alright, now Deckard transformed and there was no transformation sound. I am disappointed. I demand a Transformers-esque transformation sound. I have no idea if that even is a thing in J. Decker or any of the Brave series, but I demand it nonetheless. Demons! I'm not sure if I read that line. Oh, goody. Brave spirits. Just added in post. The real victim here is the fashion sense, yeah. Yeah, never wear a skin tight like that, sir. Just don't. That's a nice little park. Brave up, J. Decker! Oh. Mamoru, Kaido, please return to the Dry Striker. We'll handle this. Got it, but be careful, okay? Is that a Super AI robot? No, I believe that's a simple combat AI model. So he was bluffing, eh? What a letdown. No, there was too much confidence in his bearing for this to be his whole plan. Keep your guard up. Deckard, Gunmax, be careful. Roger that, Yuta. We'll hold the line until the Dry Striker arrives. Now then, show me what you're made of, Brave Police. Defeat all enemies. J. Decker shot down. Fulfilling victory conditions will advance the story. If you want to speed it clear, you'll want to be aggressive. Who cares about speed clear? Jeez. Doesn't seem like there is much sound during a Brave Police transformation. Aw, man, that's like the best thing about Transformers. Well, I mean, I guess we can be fast and just, like, murder this guy's face. Alright, none of the other ones would be in range with a snipe. How many tickles to please an octopus? 10 tickles?
I mean, I've heard that one before, so I can't quite fire you for it. But it's pretty close. Alright. Murder his face, the rest will be fine, but the face, dead. Yeah, you know, we might want to use the rest.
Super AI demons. What did he mean by that?
Do your best, J. Decker. You can't lose. Because if you did, the game would probably end.
No matter what comes, I will face it with the bravery Yuta gave me.
Now, we haven't seen J. Decker in a little while, so sure, let's go ahead. You don't need to hold back against a heartless robot like you, huh? That is a big gun. There are buildings right behind that guy. Sorry about all the collateral damage.
Thank you, Yuta.
Kaboom. Wow, went from 1 to 7 X counter. And got a few levels up. 3 levels. Get Bravery. Brave Police level 6. Very nice. Alright, end the phase. You always feel Gunmax's voice should be more muffled as he is inside a gun right there. Howdy, Cody. How's it going? Alright. So, Bravery. SL, Bullseye, Persist, Valor, Spirit, Charge. I mean, why not, right? Multi-action. Okay, I should probably be a little bit more conservative in my resources, because that's going to be a kill. There we go. Pew pew. Brave Police with his last ability is Bravery. Yeah, it makes sense. It does make sense. Oh my god, that did more than the Max Cannon. We got 3 more levels. Multi-action. Well, let's go ahead and multi-action again then. Alright, I don't think that this is going to... Oh, no, that's still going to shoot down. Right, they don't have that many hit points. I did not look at that. That's Bravery for you, yeah. I probably didn't need to use it. Would think that would be his first ability. Yeah, but it's really good. I mean, it costs 60 SP. That is very expensive. I'm just keeping him at 7 X count. I mean, the game did say go for a speed victory if you want to advance the story. So I guess we can go for a speed victory, right? Pew pew pew. And that's 3 more levels. Gets another level of Brave Police.
It is time. Come, Chieftains!
Whoa, you're summoning the, that famous Irish band? I think they're Irish.
What are those robots?
J. Decker! I'm afraid those are robots equipped with a super AI chip.
Oh my god, that thing looks incredibly creepy. A military robot produced by Excellent Incorporated. Its design concept specializes in offense. The AI engineer Victim installed him with a super AI purposely programmed to be evil. Working in tandem with Chieftain 2, who had absorbed the energy from the Brave Police's beam attacks, he critically damaged Deckard with his special sword. Well, now that's just rude. That's just rude. Don't be absorbing my powers. That is actually super creepy. You saw the design very wrong at first.
Well, that's gotta be the famous J-Decker of the Brave Police. You saw him fight, he's definitely got the moves. Its design concept specializes in defense. The AI engineer Victim installed him with a super AI purposely programmed to be evil. He has the ability to absorb beam attacks. Using this function, he worked with his partner Chieftain 1 to destroy J-Decker. I guess they have the same voice. You two have nothing to fear. You were created to be the strongest robots in the world. Of course, you're probably in like the first half of the series or something like that. Thanks for that, I guess. You gave us a heart and all that stuff. Robot with a super AI will display a power beyond its theoretical specs. Such effects can only be attributed to its possession of a heart. Now go, Chieftains. Nothing can stop you. You have complete freedom to choose what to do.
Oh, so they murder him then instead.
We already got something in mind, right, partner? You said it, partner.
Aw, hey! Rude, I was gonna kill them.
What the? They're attacking their comrades. Comrades, don't make me laugh. These things are pieces of junk.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true, but that's still rude.
We're getting them out of the way. I already have a comrade, and it's my partner.
Aw, they're in love.
Why are they acting like this?
Yuta, because they were programmed for evil.
If you're going to give a heart to a robot to improve its specs, then an evil heart would provide the most improvement. If they manage to defeat J-Decker, it shall prove my theory.
The asymmetry of the park annoys you? It doesn't bother me.
You two have super AI. You've got that right. We're robots with a heart, just like you. Name's Chieftain 1, and this here's my partner, Chieftain 2. There's only one thing in the world we care about, and that's destroying you, J-Decker. Hey, Chieftain 1, that rhymed. With Chieftain 2, destroying you. Haha, we're poets. Why me? Ain't that obvious? 'Cause you're strong. Once we take you down, we are gonna be the strongest.
And then Ellie comes out and says, excuse me? What was that?
Please reconsider. If you have a heart like us, you must know this isn't right. You and I are the same. There's no need for us to fight. Don't make me laugh.
Gunmax!
Sorry, Deckard, kiddo. This is as far as I go.
But Ellie isn't a robot? Yeah, it's fair.
Fall back, Gunmax. I'll take it from here. I'm gonna have to take you up on that.
No, don't take away my max cannon.
Get a load of this guy. You wanna take us alone? Your funeral. Ugh.
Now that's just rude. Do not murder me while I cannot fight. Let's take this into combat time, please. Yuta, it seems like a really bad idea for you to have gotten that close.
Deckard, you have to fight back!
Those evil thoughts were planted into them. It's not their fault.
So, knock them out, and we'll go back and reformat them.
But they're going to kill you!
Yeah, about that. Ah! It's over.
Deckard, hang in there, Deckard!
Yuta.
It's fine. This is just a scratch. You're going to be okay. It's not like your internal combustion engine is coming out. This isn't oil leaking everywhere.
They've gotten a faulty Windows 10 update. Howdy, Admiral Muffin. How's it going? Max cannon becomes minimum cannon. Well, I mean, we already had minimum cannon.
That's right, look. Deckard, this is a present I wanted to give you. Please look at it and cheer up. Please, I'm begging you, don't die.
Aww.
Yuta, thank you for blessing me with a heart.
Deckard!
Chieftain, to retrieve J. Decker's body. What am I, your pack mule?
Yeah, actually, you kind of are. Oh, now that's just rude.
Give him back! Give Deckard back!
Yuta Tomonaga, the boss of the Brave Police. The success of the Brave Police was in large part due to his involvement. I must do more research on him. Chieftain 1, bring Yuta Tomonaga along, would you? Aye, aye.
No!
Just give it up and come along, kid.
Duke, defend that child!
Ah, she doesn't have a voice. The head developer of England's Brave Police Department. England has a Brave Police Department? She was 12 years old during the Brave Police's adventures. She's not 12 right there, though. A child prodigy, she graduated at the top of her class from a prestigious university at the age of 10 with a PhD in mechanical engineering. After developing Duke and the Fire Rotor, she traveled to Japan during the Chieftains case. Her drive to make Duke into the perfect police officer stemmed from her hatred of for her parents, caused by traumatic experiences from her past. God, I love some of these things. I hate my parents, so I'm gonna make my robot into the perfect police officer. Why? How are these two related?
Duke, defend that child.
At once, my lady. And Duke, fire.
Isn't it the same voice as the Chieftains? With a combined rescuer form of Duke and the fire truck type support machine Fire Rotor. He is capable of flight, and he boasts greater power and speed than J-Decker. Duke Fire's preferred weapon is a fire sword, a double-edged blade stored in his back. If dealing with long-range combat, he will switch to the Fire Buster, a large heat gun. Oh, hey, that's perfect for debinding books. He made his first appearance during the Chieftains case, saving the Brave Police after J-Decker had been critically damaged. Grumpy Tiger, she has a PhD. Don't question her methods. She knows what she's doing. Good point. Appreciate you not going for the English accent. Oh, I should have. I didn't even think about that, actually. I'm not great at English accents, though. I can do Cockney.
Who the heck are you?
No, okay, it's different. It is a different character, different voice actor.
You okay, partner?
That robot. You quit crying in front of Duke. Huh? You are the reason J-Decker lost.
Dang. Oh, hey, the Dreistrager's arriving. Alright, one other ship, and that'll be the Rock Hylum. And, just casually coming out in the city. Alright, Huckbind, V2, L-Game, New Gundam, Novelty Surd, L-Game. We got 9 left. Oh boy. MP New Gundam, Full Armor Yakushiki Kai, Zeta Gundam. We'll bring out Eldora Soul and Brownie. Actually, no. Not Brownie. Who do I have in Gundam? Oh, right. Odilo. Where's Build Tiger? There's Super Build Tiger. Shadowmaru. And Kagero. Obviously, the city was made for traffic from vessels over 2 kilometers in size, so there's ample space. Yeah, I think that's all the J-Decker units. Yeah. All right. Wyndham and where's Sleece? There you are. And Duke's VA is a Japanese VA for Sephiroth and Final Fantasy VII Remake. Hi, friends.
Are you alright, Yuta?
I am, but Deckard was... We're aware of the situation. Yuta, return at once.
That robot.
His name is Duke Fire. He has been transferred from England's Brave Police Department to the Hamtopia.
Why did we not know about this, and why were you not, like, on board?
My name is Regina Argine.
Argene. Probably Argene, since she is British.
Chief Engineer of the development team for England's Brave Police.
Come to think of it, Chief Akamatsu mentioned that there was a young girl in England with a genius on par with Alouette. That must be her. Hamtopia, allow me to join the battle. A new Brave Police, eh? Interesting. How about we even the odds up a bit?
I don't think that's evening the odds up a bit. Oh, maybe I should have brought in some of the, other guys.
He's got suitors under robos at his disposal. How dare you hurt J-Decker? This is no simple confrontation. This is a battle for revenge. You said it. Pull out all the stops, guys. Hear that, partner? They're out for revenge. Let's give them more reasons to be mad. There's always some extra spot in hell for morons. Those monsters.
Argine with a hard G? I don't know. I'm thinking more like Argent. I mean, she's British. I mean, so it could be Scottish, but
We're fighting robots with super AIs. We humans got our fair share of pieces of crap. No surprise that some robots just turn out just as bad. Robots with an evil heart. If their hearts are warped, we will mend them.
by punching them, I suppose?
All units, focus your attacks on the Super AI robots.
Yuta.
Guys, do your best. I'll do the same. I must perform my duty as your boss.
How exactly do you program evil? You program it to think about what makes... So you take the lessons from ethics, as in what lessons harm. Okay, you figured out what lessons harm, now do the opposite. Increase harm.
Roger that, boss.
And then we'll save Deckard.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a given, Fairy. That's a given. Chieftain 1 and Chieftain 2 shot down. Alright, so we have Duke Fire. Ace bonus, units with the Brave Police skill plus 10% damage dealt and minus 10% damage taken. Does that affect all units with Brave Police? Huh. He has a Brave Police emblem and Cross Aid 1900. Firebuster rifle mode and a Fire Sword. Duke is pretty much standing in for Decker. Oh, does he have Decker's power parts? Hey, Prescott, how's it going? He's got Decker's upgrades. Yeah, I guess so. Takes all of his upgrades, parts, and pilot skills. He does have different spirits. Alright, let's see. 28,000 hit points. Potential L4, Fighter Spirit L2, Morale plus Attack, Support Attack L2. And just Sword, but range of 1 to 5. Potential L4, Fighter Spirit L2, Morale plus Attack, Support Attack L2. And just Sword. So it doesn't seem like he has a special ability about absorbing beam attacks. Oh! You can actually see how many credits and PP they're worth when you kill him. I am just now noticing that. Over on the right. I literally did not notice that before. So these guys are worth 2640, so that's more than these guys credit-wise. Oh yeah. 2400. Neat. Like the Deverdans from Gridman, meant to be strong and absorb beams, but work pretty well against them all the same. Yeah, I mean, part of that is probably just because of how much it would take to, like, actually do that. You know, like, there's so many units that would just be completely nerfed. And I suppose that's a situation where that they didn't want to put you into. Just getting all the stats up. Why not? How do you speed through that? Hold down the circle button. Oh wait, did that Vital Dampener do that on all enemies? Oh yeah, all enemies. I thought that was just a specific enemy. Disrupt and analyze on all spirits once per map. +2 X counter. Let's do that. And then let's do more stats up. I am terrible. Just trying to max out my stats. Well, what else am I going to use the X counter on these ships for? Okay, the restore action would actually be really useful. But they'd have to get up close to them and stuff. Alright, you have 9 X counter. Hi, friends. How's it going? And let's get a cheer. We'll go ahead and take one from Fa.
Deckard, hang in there, okay? We're coming to save you with all the bravery you and Yuta taught us.
So it's the same button that you use to speed through this as well. Howdy, Rack Savage. How's it going? Alright, I got a multi-action from you. Let me go ahead and multi-action again. Alright, you're not going to be able to use your beams yet. The beam wings. Alright, we're looking at any people who are in a good position to be utterly murdered by Uso. Let's get a cheer from Fa. You can also hit R1 during the enemy phase to make them move faster on the map too. I'll give that a try. Multi-action. Alright, let's hold off on you for the moment. And get a boost dash. Okay. And weapon-wise, we're looking at 1 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, alright. Can't get all 3 of them. Yeah, it looks like the best I can do with the map weapon is 2 of them. Not that there are many enemies left after your first turn. Yeah, I might be a little bit murderous. Just a tad. Thinking about where I could go to get more than one, and it's basically just right here. There we go. Looking at this map makes you think of Evangelion for some reason. And level up there. We got multi-action. Okay, I actually need a little bit more, so let's go up here. Go and take... Yeah, let's take you out. Actually, let's hold off. Okay. So that's good. I can go ahead and Zeal. I can't multi-action, so let's just boost dash. Okay, I'm going to have you move up there, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That'll follow up with a Vulcan. Actually, hold on a second. Fa. Alright, you already have Fortune. Alright, so let's boost dash with you. Let's get you all the way up here. Beam Saber with you. Which is not going to be enough to get a kill. Okay, supporters. Tekkadan's way. Alright, there we go. That's enough to get a kill. I'll need some off-board artillery batteries to just shell these guys, thin them out. I mean, I do have Ellie. Let's bring you up. Is that going to be enough to get a kill? That is.
I was created to be the perfect officer. That is my lady's dearest wish. The quest itself is my duty. I must fight for her sake.
Yeah, it looks like a beam weapon. Not a fire weapon. But okay, whatever. I'm okay either way. Alright, 6 levels there. Oh! He does not even have a final spirit. I can go ahead and take you down here. How did this robot get a peerage anyway? Well, you see, he's new money. You know? Alright, let's go ahead and take you out. No counter. You know, I just kind of bought it. I still don't know why the L game doesn't transform. So good. Oh, did I forget to... I forgot to multi-action. Crap. That doesn't... Okay, that didn't work. Alright, well... My mistake. Oh well. I guess I'm not going to be getting as many kills on the first round as I expected. Multi-action. And let's just be mean. His name could be just Duke. Maybe his creator is a graduate of Duke University. That's true. Duke is a name. Multi-action. Double graviton rifle. Yet another bless and a cheer. Well, if he's a fan of Dukes of Hazzard, someone should sit him down and have a talk to him. We'll find out if anyone addresses him as Your Grace, I suppose. Oh my god, I can hit all three of them. Okay, you do have those on. Okay. I mean, if you guys are going to be in the perfect spots for this. Ah, 3 for the price of 1. Howdy, Mr. Wolverine. Ah, so much damage. Go so. And get another level. Get another multi-action. And a bless. And a cheer. Using V2 rockets there? Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. Multi-action. Hi, friends. Right in between the two of them. Small and squirrely, huh?
分かってる光の翼
Are they small and squirrely? Boost dash, SL, and oh goody, I can Vulcan. Oh sure, why not? Why don't we murder these things with Vulcans, right? Leave some for the rest of us, Uso.
力には力などと僕の
What is the name of the song we were listening to? This is Don't Stop, Carry On. Right there. Well, the biosensor just triggered. Okay, now the question is, how many are left? Besides you two? Oh, I took out one of the ones that, you were going to. Oh, well. Oh, well. And now we have just beyond the time. Howdy, Renclaw. How's it going? Let's get another blessing and another cheer. Just chilling before you go to work? I'm doing well. Just utterly slaughtering all of the all of the enemies on this screen. Mr. Wolverine, I have. Maybe not recently. Hey, the Psycho Frame kicked in. Alright, I don't think you're close enough to get anything, unfortunately. Oh my lord! Oh my lord. Okay, go ahead, Lecce. Multi-action for the win, indeed. And I'd even screwed one of them up. I forgot to trigger Daba with that before having him go off and do a kill. And a level for Lecce. Alright, let's get you up there. Let's get you up there. Go ahead and have you transform so you get a little bit more movement. Neural. And you're going to be kind of ponderous. And you're going to be kind of ponderous. Okay. All of the Brave Police units are stuck in the back. Oh, man. Alright, that's it. Oh, going after Camille. You wish the Wave Rider had another attack after the bioframe unlocks, doesn't it? Oh, no, it doesn't. Yeah, you're right. How many enemies did I start with? I want to say 17. I might be off there. It might have been, No, I think it was around there. Might have been a few less, but I don't think so. Swing and a miss. I mean, is it really any surprise that they've underestimated you, Quattro? What do you got? House of Spice Curry. Oh, what the heck. I don't care about that. What do we got? We got Bravery? Sure. I cannot do the Tiger Beam. Fine. Tiger Beam! Oh yeah, you have Persist. That's fine.
Give it everything you have, Super Build Tiger, go!
Boss. He's trying to hide it, but we can tell you're in pain. We must finish this battle ASAP to find out where they've taken Deckard.
You do kind of need J. Decker for the super weapon. Yeah. But I can still have the lion spit, you know, hot plasma at them or whatever. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm totally messing up your glorious bod, sir. Yeah, it's a little bit of a difference in damage output there. Ooh, you know, skosh. Level for Super Build Tiger. Alright, you got Bravery. We cannot do the combined attack. But I could do that with the other one, perhaps. Actually... Dang it. You already have a cell. Alright, supporters. Alright, boost dash. Okay, you can get there. Yeah. So if I get you here, can I do that? Yeah, we'll do that.
Over there, Kagero. I know you can do it.
He hides his tears while giving us words of encouragement. He truly is our boss. I would gladly give my life in battle to repay his kindness.
Aldo's been playing for an hour, just this one mission. Yeah, well, I mean, the missions are going to get longer, I'm pretty sure. Is it fair that you fight back? I'm not sure that it's fair that you fight back. Yeah, I don't know, sir. What parts do we have? Oh yeah, smash hitter? Sure. And bravery. Yeah, there we go. Shoot down. And only a 23% chance to hit back. Goodbye, Chieftain 2.
You can't lose, Shadowmaru. Do your best.
Oh, Tiny Boss, you must be devastated, but look at you, putting your brave face on. How could I not do my best in this situation?
Not as long as the Vampire Castle mission in XCOM Files? No, definitely not. And also not as long as that first mission last stream. I mean, I've been dawdling a little bit, so... I love how they're both six changers. We don't actually get to see Kagero's, all of Kagero's forms, right? Yeah, Chieftain 2, you done messed up. Oh, no, so I used a thing to make sure that I got a crit. And that is a lot of levels. 9 levels. Brave Police level 7. Lots of stat increases.
Think you're clever, eh? Hey, partner, I'll take it from here. Alright, the stage is all yours, partner. Now then, I'm gonna fight twice as hard now.
Oh, my lord.
Is he getting mad for his friend?
Get ready, punks. I'm gonna crush you good.
Well, now that's just rude. He has persist now. Do those count as defensive skills and abilities? Guess we'll find out. Alright, do we have anything? I can analyze them. I don't think I have any way of getting more damage out of my, out of me. But what I could do... I could get rid of the persist with something else. Right, yes, thank you for that. X action, boost dash. Neural. Excuse me? Now, move is selected. He gets to go twice, and I don't know why it's not working. I'm confused. Seems like a bug, yeah. Maybe if I move someone else. I broke Uso, yep. Alright, that's fine. It's not as important. Okay, let's go ahead and Vulcan will take care of the persist. Apparently, Bullseye does not override Flash. There goes Ald breaking games as usual, yep. Miss me. You just stand by, it's fine. And Camille gets a level out of that. His mobility is down. He does not have persist anymore. Nope. Alright. Nope, you can't move. Oh well. Fire Sword. Yeah, there we go. And let's go. You're shocked those Vulcans didn't shoot him down? So he had persist on, and that's exactly what the Vulcans were there to do. Just get rid of the persist.
The existence of super AIs with evil hearts cannot be tolerated. Lady, please watch over me as I fulfill my duty.
Well, he is calling her lady.
Fire Sodo!
I don't know where the fire part of the fire sword came in. You know, other than right there with it exploding. The rest is up to you, partner, who already died. Ten levels there. Brave Police level 8. But he does not get bravery.
Well, ain't you something? Let me take a good look at your faces before I remember what they used to look like. So I remember what they used to look like before I smash them.
Yeah, get out of here.
Chieftains, the enemy robots with the heart. Weaponized super AIs, our worst fear just came true. I suppose this is it. Still, my theory has been proven right. Now I only need to increase their numbers.
Excuse me? I mean, again, Ellie could have taken one of them out on her own if she had wanted to.
And then the Hamtopia will not be long for this world.
Fear you, for from the depths of the brine, Big Pickle arises. Well, then you can just get right back down there, Big Pickle. Howdy, Hessen, how's it going?
What about J. Decker? We've lost track of him as well as our suspect, Victor Morand. Deckard. This can't be real. Robot 1 is defeated and Robot 2 gallantly swoops in to replace it. When it comes to stirring developments, it's a classic among classics. But this is no work of fiction. It's yeah, Anime Janai. And the sense of loss and sadness, it's almost unbearable.
Judo pops up and is like, "Would someone say Anime Janai?"
I'm so sorry, Deckard. I'm so sorry, Yuta.
Damn it.
Nope, can't make you. Doing alright. Just got some Sonic after work. Of course, Anime Janai. This is a video game. Alright, fine. Video game Janai. Fiction Janai.
If only we had been faster.
If anyone is to blame, it's those chieftains. If they had never been made... Is that really the case?
Huh?
What you going on about?
Sorry, forget I said anything. Yoma. Miss Argine, Duke Fire, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Call me Regina. After all, we'll be under your command from now on. Yuta. I'll never see Deckard again.
Dreistrigger, Decker Room.
How's Gunmax doing? He took some heavy damage. It'll be a while before he's back on his feet. You're late. Post-deployment maintenance shouldn't take so long.
Well, now, that's just being rude, sir. One of the members of the Brave Police, also known as the Night Detective, jointly developed by the United Kingdom and Japan, he was designed to assume the role of leader. Both his maximum speed and power surpass that of Deckard. He can change into an ambulance form, and he is equipped with a Bravenium Gamma double-edged sword. He has sworn an oath of fealty to his chief developer, Regina, whom he calls My Lady. Appropriately for his title, he is an individual of high character who follows the code of chivalry. Oh, no, he's a fire truck.
Who are you supposed to be? I'm Duke. I suppose it'll be quicker to introduce myself as Duke Fire's Corps. Thank you for your assistance in battle, but that is Deckard's seat. Please get up. Actually, this is the seat for the leader of the Brave Police, which means it's my seat from now on.
Say what?
Is this some kind of joke? You are not our leader. Good grief. You lot seem unable to control yourselves. On that regard, you're no different from those chieftains. Huh? Hold on a sec, Duke, or whatever your name is. You saying we're just like those savages? Do not do that. Only my lady is allowed to call me Duke. His lady. That must be that Regina girl.
Then what do we call you?
Back in my home country of England, I was called Knight. I believe that is a suitable name, as I am a perfect police officer, as well as my lady's knight.
And yet, you are not a police car or vehicle in any way. No one else is. Literally only Deckard is.
Not sure I see the connection between perfect police officer and transforms into an ambulance.
Oh! I thought he transformed into a fire truck. Oh, my mistake. I guess the Red Crosses might have given that away, huh? Shadowmaru is an undercover cop car, that's fair. What the heck does Kageru transform into, other than the bird form?
Not to mention he combines with a fire truck. Be silent. Oh, did we strike a nerve? Want to have a go? If it is a fight you want, challenge me to an honorable duel.
Cut it out, guys. This isn't the time to fight among friends.
Everyone looks at Yuta and is like, who said anything about being friends? Howdy, Seal and Mortar. How's it going? That's Fire Rotor. Fair enough.
He's right. And Duke, you should know that anger is an evil emotion.
Forgive me, my lady.
Duke, now that the transfer has been formalized, you are officially under Yuta Tomonaga's command. But keep in mind that I'll also be traveling with the Hemtopia for the time being.
I understand. Sure wasn't this nice before.
It seems he's willing to follow any order Miss Regina gives him. I won't deny it, but I will show Inspector Tomonaga the same respect I show my lady. That is how I intend to display my pride as well as my bravery.
What does he mean?
Also, I am definitely getting a little creeped out by the giant cross on his crotch.
Duke holds bravery in his heart. Inspector Tomonaga, I've heard that you were the one who bestowed Deckard with bravery. You should know that Duke's Super AI is based on a copy of Deckard's own.
You hadn't noticed that? I feel kind of bad for bringing it up now.
I see.
I was disappointed to see you cry over the loss of Deckard. Yeah, I mean, look at that cross there. And now we can't unsee it, I know. Is that not the style where y'all are from?
No, not quite, not quite.
Howdy, Jeremy 2020, how's it going? At the same time, I was impressed by how you were able to recover and return to leading the brave police.
Oh, you're welcome, Hessen.
Thankfully, the text box covers it up most of the time. I would be honored to put my bravery at your disposal.
Duke.
I look forward to working with you, boss.
Same here, Duke.
Yuta is a fine young man.
Yeah, I can't imagine the brave police with a boss other than him.
With that said, the situation has taken a turn for the worse. Victim O'Rand has already left Excellent Incorporated and is now acting on his own. Looks like he was just using Excellent for their technological and economical assets.
What could he be planning?
According to Gunmax, he's out to prove that super AIs are stronger when their hearts are evil. Who even does that? I mean, other than Victim. And, well, it's a fact that the Chieftains proved stronger than J-Decker. I mean, it was 2-on-1. Let's note this. 2-on-1. Are they really stronger than J-Decker when it was 2-on-1? And J-Decker had already been fighting some things. Is no one going to stand up and say, excuse me, here are these points? In the end, we managed to drive him off, but I'm sure he'll be back for revenge. Super evil AIs. They're some of the most formidable enemies we've ever faced. I don't know. I don't know. Zagato and Emerald did have, twice to 3 times the hit points. And J-Decker didn't even try to fight, yeah.
If we all work together, I'm sure we can beat them. Is that really the right way to end this? What's the matter, Hyoma? You've been acting weird for a while now.
Oh, well, it's just that I'm also an evil super AI. Didn't they face somebody that could collapse Jupiter into a black hole? Yeah, but that's a different series. It can't quite count. I say having compared a different series moments ago.
I'm not sure myself. It's just that there's something about those chieftains. I can't stop thinking about them.
They're really creepy looking.
Hyoma?
Still, we have to do this. We need to go after Victim O'Rand and get Deckard back.
I know. Deckard, the brave police has a new member. Just hang in there, okay? We're definitely coming to save you. So I guess this is goodbye for now. But we'll meet again, Deckard.
And unsurprisingly, Uso is the mission ace. Total score 24, credits gained 277,360, 22,780 XP, 416 PP, 4,000 MXP, 2660 bonus MXP, and all of the other goodies. So... Alright, new mission is available in Kanazawa. Alright. New onboard mission is available. Yeah, we can do that. Danger in the Demon City. The team grows concerned about the appearance of demons from Ogami's Tokyo. And I think one of these is going to kick in. Does anyone know if one of these missions is going to force us to go do it? We will save you, but first we must do a bunch of other missions first. Purified Landwell. Okay, then that's what I'm going to do next. The protagonist congratulates Duke Fire on becoming an ace pilot. Yeah, then we better do that one right away.
Congratulations, Duke. I hear you made ace.
I'm a police officer. I don't need special honors or titles.
You're not happy about it?
What I enjoy is striking down evil.
The same goes for the rest of us. Everybody here shares the same desire. That makes us all comrades.
I'm not sure if everyone here shares the same desire.
Comrades.
Don't say comrades are unnecessary, especially around Yuta. Keep at it, Duke. You're one of the brave police, too.
One of the brave police.
Alright, 50 in the close quarter battle up. Okay. Let's go ahead and check some things. It was updates. Engine room. Alright, so we can get +4 range to the Dreistrager's boost morale X order. And then we can get +4 range to the Dreistrager's boost X counter. Another mission will kick in soon, too, after you do the Rabbits mission, okay? Well, it's not exactly a title, PGW Chaos, I think. A little bit more of an epithet. Man, +5 range to the Dreistrager's Restore Action X order is pretty crazy. From 5 to 10. But that's also going to take a few missions to get. Let's see. Alright, Duke Fire. He's got a move of 8 already. I could money grind again. Well, I haven't really done money grinding. I did ace grinding. Speaking of, I should give some proud aces out. I could increase weapon range from, that would get to 2 to 8 and 1 to 4. So his custom bonus is +50 energy, +2 move, +1 range to all weapons, +30 max SP to Duke Fire. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Like, that +2 move is really good. I think we'll go with a +1 range. There we go. Alright. Skill program. And where is a Great Ace? Or Proud Ace? Because this will get most of them the Proud Ace bonus, or the Great Ace bonus. which generally is, I think, +1 X counter. Alright, there we go. Too bad he only has 2 attacks. Yeah. I mean, they're decent, but they're certainly no, I'll make sure Van is good to go also. Alright, so let's see. Okay. Well, I have some money. I went past. Alright, where are you? Oh, I already upgraded you. Okay. In that case... So I think I'll probably bring along Brownie. It's expensive, but why not? Alright, your ranges are 1 to 5, 1 to 4, 1 to 3. I think you need range as well. What is your movement? Oh, your movement is 10? Holy crap. Oh, and you would gain 1 PP for each space moved? Oh, yeah, I should be bringing her more often. Technically, you don't need weapon upgrades for the bonus. That's true. I don't. I do like that, though. Let's see. Plus 400 attack power to Fairy Stab, plus 20 mobility, plus 1 move. I would not mind getting more move. But 10 move is already pretty good, and her ranges are not that great. So I think we'll go with range up. Yeah, she has my Minovsky drive just because I didn't know who else to give it to, kind of thing. Alright. Well, let's actually get a save. And head back to the title screen. Sorry, I can't make that promise, Gridman. Actually, I can. So, for those watching on YouTube, we will be back with the next episode. For those watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.